welcome back to Afternoon Express. Now, not all great puddings get baked in the oven. Our steamed lemon maize pudding is a stove-top creation for the perfect sweet treat to end off a scrumptious African month cook-along. Now, it's best served with a generous dollop of that Clover Classic custard. There's just no better pairing than that.
Definitely, Palisa. I mean, custard is something that I think is also a tradition in South Africa because there's no dessert complete without custard. So what better ingredient to use than Clover Classic? Because it's enriched with so many vitamins and minerals. It tastes good on anything. I mean, you could serve me a shoe and I could eat it with some Clover Classic custard. But to make this beautiful, simple, steamed pudding, I think it's something that's so interesting because it's steamed maize pudding, and most times you'd have steamed bread or steamed what, but we're using maize in this dish. So, Chef, you want to just run us through what ingredients we need for this?
So, for this ingredient, for this recipe, the ingredients that we use, we're going to need some butter, some sugar, some egg, vanilla essence, some icing sugar, and some maize, and some maize meal. And also, we will need a bowl, and as you can see inside the bowl, I've got 1 cube of butter. Anyone to tell me what's this for?
No
or should I check? Okay, so this is, I'm going to butter this bowl so that it doesn't stick. Yeah, so that it doesn't stick.
I'm like, because you've already got some butter, why do you need another butter? Okay.
That's the trick. So you need to easily take it out.
Okay. So let me also give you another trick, Chef. I'm so glad that you mentioned the fact that we're using here maize. But let me tell you, Mzansi, this recipe, you can swap out the maize for more flour if you like, if you don't have any maize. And the addition of maize, it just gives that extra texture, you know, and it gives it that wonderful flavor. And with the lemon, I'm telling you, it is absolutely delicious. So you're able to play. So I've already sifted here some flour that you can use as well. So we're using both, some maize and some flour.
And the reason you're sifting the flour, Palisa, is because we want to make sure we make it a light dessert. One thing you do not want when you're having desserts is to have something that's stodgy, that makes you feel like you didn't just eat something celebratory. I mean, dessert is always, you know, when they say save dessert, eat dessert first, it's because it's such a great thing. You don't want to have anyone eat your dessert. So you want to make it a delicious pudding. So, and then once you've done that, we're going to put it into the flour. All I'm doing, Palisa, is because with any dish, there has to be texture. So we've got our nice, beautiful pudding, and then we're going to have some crushed biscuits that are going to go on top. So imagine the mixture of the crushed biscuits, that Clover Classic custard, the steamed pudding. Oh, it's just love in a bowl, right?
I love that. My favorite thing about Clover Classic custard, Chef Tapiwa, is that it can go with almost anything. You can enjoy it by itself, or you can have it in a delicious dessert, and that's what we're doing today. Now, this recipe is just so imaginative to me. Yes, we've enjoyed steamed bread. I think we enjoyed steamed bread a few weeks ago and on the show, but now we're using it in a bit of a pudding recipe. Now, I haven't heard of lemon maize pudding.
Me neither, Palisa. I mean, Chef brought the juice today because he schooled me on it before, so he actually gave me a test to see if I'd be able to finish it up today. But I am excited to see exactly what it's about because maize, lemon, I mean, who would have thought of that?
Now, something also very interesting, Chef. A lot of people say that there is a trick to making sure that when you do steam anything, it doesn't bubble, it doesn't make noise. You know that of the whole pot and the whole house knows that something is... Can you tell us more about that? And Tumi, I also know you've also learned some tips there.
Yes, I actually learned this from Chef himself. So what he said is we've got some water that's been bubbling up in here because the whole idea is to steam. So the water is hot and you want it to be bubbling up. However, you just need a cloth, and what happens is that cloth is going to go into the center of your pot. So you put it at the bottom. I'm not going to put it in just now because we're not yet making the pudding, so I'll only put it towards the end. What that does is it helps with the evaporation of that water so that you don't have this while you're busy cooking, you know, because we don't want to be irritated while we're in the kitchen. You want to be having fun. So I'm going to let this steam a bit while I'm crushing our biscuits, and then towards the end, when we add our pudding in there, I'll put the cloth at the bottom and then get baking with, or rather steaming with, our beautiful pudding.
Brilliant. How's it going over there, Chef?
I'm doing good. I'm just crushing now the butter. I mixed the butter, the sugar, the egg, the vanilla essence, the icing sugar. I'm just going to continue whipping it until the butter is crushed. Then I'm going to add in a little bit of flour to my mixture over here.
A very inventive recipe. How does one even begin to think of creating something like this?
Well, it all begins by just playing around with the simple ingredients that you have in your kitchen. I mean, food for me is food. You can make a meal out of whatever that you have in your kitchen, and just experimenting, basically. I mean, yeah, just to put it in a nutshell, that's it.
Beautiful. I've got some lemon here, lemon zest to me. Is this enough? Should I have more?
That is perfect, Palisa, because what I'm going to do is we want the zest to go on top as well because we want that punch of flavor. But I'm also going to add a bit into Chef's mixture because I think because we talked about lemony flavor, so why not add it into the actual center of the pudding? And Chef, as you're adding all those ingredients that are going in there, we've also got this bowl that you've greased nicely. It is very important to make sure that your bowl is greased. If it's not greased, all that's going to happen is it's going to burn. So you want to make sure that even once you've baked it and it's steamed nicely, it plops out of your bowl, which we'll show you very soon. But Chef, you've just put in the maize in there, and have you added the flour as well?
I haven't. I'm about to. I've got the flour here with me.
Okay.
Nicely sifted together.
I mean, star sifting quality. That's what I'm talking about, making sure it's airy.
Chef, I don't know, Chef, if you're who you're dealing with right there. We're talking about a SAFTA nominee right there. This girl right here is a boss. You know? So you have to make sure you put some respect on this girl's name.
And I'm so glad that you brought that up because it truly has been the sweet beginning to a year. Or maybe I should say the sweet halfway because we're about halfway through the year.
Palisa, if this is how your year is going, I feel like you're going to be, you are basically on a great start. Like, you are doing it, girl. You are killing it. Well done again.
Someone else who's killing it, though, in the kitchen is Chef Tapiwa. Now, Chef, you were also speaking about just as you are emptying out your mixture into your pot, the fact that you're not too comfortable with being called chef just yet.
Well, a lot of... So because of my transition from a person that was flying in a desk, by flying in a desk, I mean a person who was sitting in front of a computer for years and having to move from the front of house to the kitchen. I mean, I still feel like they're big boys in the game who deserve the term chef, because I always hear people saying, "Now, if I can cook or if someone can cook something, they call themselves a chef." I mean, we need to earn it. We need to earn that title. We need to earn that title. You cannot just be calling yourself a chef without, you know. So I feel like I still need to learn quite a lot. And I'm at a stage whereby right now, I think I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm getting there. Soon I'll be accepting the title chef.
And one thing we are accepting is this delicious meal.
Yes,
Tumi,
Vanessa.
just as you are uncovering, that is a treat. To get this recipe, just head over to afternoonexpress.co.za.
So, we've had classic fashion from Timby, classic cars, thanks Chad, and we've seen classic hairstyles. And you, Michael? Classic!
A classic range from Clover. Timeless taste.
Made with love by Clover.
Palisa, just look at that. Just cascades of deliciousness and flavor. I think, as always, I'm going to start with dessert, Pali.
Absolute creaminess. Now stick around as we continue the fun of this cook-along by ending it off by enjoying our meal and chatting to the very inspiring Chef Tapiwa.